Hey yo, it's Chriso from down under, Queensland, Australia. I've been a tiler for 35 years, a professional, and we're into another bathroom. Let's turn the camera around. So I've given it another coat of waterproof. This is my third coat, and it acts as my slurry for my bed. It doesn't hurt to give your niches, just another coat. Doesn't take long, doesn't take much. Up the internal corner. It doesn't take much waterproof and it doesn't take long to do. So we'll start putting in the mud and we'll bed these tiles down. I've got everything prepared, my mud's mixed up. I've got glue here. We're ready to go. I've pre-cut my 4 tiles for the waste, and you'll see how I screed the shower floor, because there's always one way and one way only, and that is you get your fall like that. That is how you screed it. You level all the way around there on the outside, you cut it in half to your waist, and that's the way you screed it, and then you're not creating low spots, because we're laying a 6x3. You know, in the old days, boy, when I first started, tiles were always small and you could screed it whatever way you wanted. You know, if you were level around the outside, screed it, fall it to the waist in your home and hose. Those small tiles will just follow the screed down to the waist. But now you've got bigger tiles, it's a different story. And I've been doing this system for 25 years. It's a no-brainer. With my first bit of mud, I don't worry too much how stiff or runny it is. I like it a little bit runnier. It just goes beautifully onto that wet membrane, waterproof membrane. It's a good slurry. You try and take this up in 12 months time when it's fully cured. Always block off your pipe. You never know when you're going to get foreign stuff down there, and there's nothing worse than a blocked drain. Subscribe to my channel and you'll see more of what I do all the time. Today I'll have the floor laid, and tomorrow I'll be doing the walls. Today I'm having to mix up. I could only buy, because we've had floods over here. The people that make my mud which is the sand and cement mixed together, it's a beautiful mix. We've had serious floods over here in Queensland, and the makers of my bedding sand have been washed out temporarily, and all I can get at the moment is my plain sand and my cement. So I just, you know, no biggie, life goes on. Instead of mixing in with water my pre-mixed stuff, it's just a little bit different. Pop some water in there. Always your water first, then your sand. Never any other way. Always water first, sand, and not a full bucket of sand. Go like half a bucket. I know this is a one mix bucket. So we pour in some sand. About that much. Mix it up. Pour in some cement. Doesn't have to be heaps. Give it a mix. And then my last bit of sand. I don't have to, I'm not putting in the whole lot in. Ushka! I've got the fan going, blowing a bit of cool air in because it's a bit warm today. You don't have to stand there for hours mixing it. The more you mix it, the wetter it'll get. So you're out after a fairly drier mix. So just mix it and be done with it. Don't just stand there and carry on mixing because it'll get wetter and wetter. But if you have got it too wet, dry it out with a bit more sand, a bit more cement. Easy. We'll go around the outside. Like so. I don't like to put the whole bucket in and bang the waterproof. I'm not a fan of that. That's why I'm troweling it in. These suckers, you can get a decent whack of mud or glue on them. They're the best things since sliced bread. These trowels. Years ago I used to use the smaller hand trowel, but no. Oh, these are brilliant. Especially when you're doing floors You know, you just big wads of glue. That's good. One thing I haven't got, and that's my wooden float. Never mind, I haven't. It's out in the garage. No biggie. Right, so I'm going to be aiming for about 6mm below my tile, below my aluminium. I've got to get my material, my wooden float.